Hi, you guys. Welcome back. I thought I was gonna be talking to you all maybe several weeks down the road, but they have more messages for those of you all that are new to my channel and just looking at this video. I am a divine feminine twin flame in the Blueprint of Soul group. And I've been on this journey. It will be November of this year will be 6 years, and that's like the initial part of my journey before I met my twin. And my gifts are I am highly intuitive, and I get strong senses of sensations and images and words and just a strong knowing and offer insight on one's journey. So that's a little bit about my gift. And for those of you all that have been with me and have subscribed, thank you so much for you all's kind words and comments. And for those of you who have reached out for sessions, thank you for connecting with me. I really do appreciate it, and I'm very, very, very grateful. So thank you so much. I'll get right to the message here. So as you can see, this is what's prompted me to do the video. 2 days ago, this is my grocery receipt from Kroger 2 days ago. And as you can see, once again, the divine team, they're just, when they want you to get a synchronicity or whatever, a sign through numbers, the angels know how to get to you and how to bring it forward. So, and what's so funny is about this is that I was kind of digging around, putting my card back in my wallet, my debit card, and the cashier says, you saved $1.11. When he said that, I looked up at him and he just kind of looked at me blankly, but I instantly got an intuitive hit on my crown, and I knew, okay, I'm going to be getting messages, and I got ones all over my receipt. So here we go. I've been getting messages ever since, and I'm going to start with the divine feminines. The first message that I got for you all intuitively was clean house, take care of business, which a lot of you all are doing. I feel some of you all may be a little bit kind of back and forth. Maybe you all had some setbacks, but and cleaning house may be literal for some of you all. They're showing me a broom. So I'm not an OCD clean person, but I do like things neat and tidy. And so it just makes you feel good. For me, it does, when things are just in their place, and you just have a clearer mindset. And I'm hearing open to receive. Okay. So for some of you all, I'm getting a sense that maybe this is like a preparation. I don't know if you all are going to be encountering your divine masculines coming back and you need to make room for them, so to speak, is what they're trying to say, maybe. And for some of you, they're just saying it's just time to, a change. Painting a room, redecorating, or changing your bed sheets to a different color. I don't know. Just anything that's going to keep your vibration high and make your surroundings really comfortable and warm and, to your liking. There could be some things you could do around your home to make you feel good. I love candles. So, I can spend, I wouldn't say several hours, but several minutes on the candle aisle just smelling different candles. So, I'll buy like a new candle or something and light it and play some really good music. So they're saying to do things like that, taking care of business. So a lot of us are on the brink of a new career, at a turning point, manifesting a new beginning. So new careers, new jobs, moving. There's so much stuff. Divine feminines, you guys are busy. We all are busy. From here until spring, there's going to be a lot of movement. Hang in there. I'm right with you. I have a lot of changes this month as well. The next message is release anger. Release your anger. They're saying there's some residual anger. It could be coming from you all's feelings about your divine masculines with their karmics. Or it could be past life, residual past life karmic loop. So with twin flames, many of us have had several lifetimes with our twin in different aspects. And by that, I mean, like, not always a husband and wife or a relationship. It could be a different relationship as far as, siblings or, parent and child, to learn different lessons along our journey. There could be some painful experiences associated with that. And there could be some residual anger but for the most part, I keep hearing karmic. And then the other reason they're telling me is communication. So I don't know if some of you all divine masculines are kind of wishy-washy, for those of them that are contacting you and then they kind of pull away. I'm hearing it kind of pisses some of you off like the inconsistency. But have patience, because, there's a saying that I came across and it really resonated with me, and I'm going to share it with you all. And it was some quote. I couldn't even tell you who it was by. But it was something, it says something like, the kind of man, and this is not gender specific, but it's just kind of saying the kind of man that you want to be with is the one that thinks he doesn't deserve you. So let me explain. The love is very deep that twin flame share, and that your divine counterparts share. The divine masculine energy, it's almost like, when they think they're not deserving of you, that's how highly they think of you. So if you look at it from that perspective, and I know it's kind of like, well, some of you divine feminine are like, well, that's hogwash. Maybe they just need to get some balls and man up and say how they feel. But it's not that simple for the masculine energy, especially with their upbringings and how they may have been brought up, in regards to, just the old paradigms of how a man should be. Society and how they look at a man to be, and you guys know what I'm talking about. So that was just a little tidbit that came in. I think that was actually a little channeled message for those who need to hear that. So they want me to address the flip-flop of emotion, but before I do that, releasing the anger. So detox teas are great. One that I'm drinking right now is dandelion root. You can get it from any vitamin store or grocery store. It literally tastes like dandelions. So I have to put a little sugar in mine. I just to tolerate the taste of it. But it's really good for the liver, and it's a detox tea. And there's many different ones or herbs that you can use to like a cleansing tea that you could use. Also, Epsom salt baths are great. Any type of, healthy food rituals you all can do. Not eating red meat, or whatever you all want to do to just kind of get your body feeling good. And like I said, in lieu of the clean house, doing that as well, to help release that residual anger. So the flip-flop of emotions, a lot of you all experiencing that. I myself as well. It's getting a little better. I think the tea, and along with some other rituals I do, is helping. But they're saying that they want you all to know that it's not always coming from, your shadow side, your shadow self, or your ego. Sometimes it's coming from your twin. So energetically, you may be sensing, a different energy from them that's causing you to flip-flop in your emotions. They're also saying the dark, it could be playing a part in that. So let me explain psychic attacks from the dark. And this is kind of the minimum times that I have had experienced it, this is what it feels like for me. I will get a whisper, and I say a whisper of a thought because it's not as strong as my intuitive guidance. That is coming from divine light source, from spirit. So that's just totally different. I know that feeling. But this is something like a really negative thought or feeling, and I know it's not coming from me. I just know it's not, because I'm like, that's not something I would even say or do or think. And I'm like, what is that? And I know that it's dark energy. And so I immediately, call upon Archangel Michael, or whoever you all want to call upon to release and cut away or remove that negative thought. And if any negative energy is, trying to send any type of psychic attack or vibration into your vibration, you can have them help guard that. So for me, that's what I've experienced. And usually 9 times out of 10, I've gotten to the point where I address it really quickly. So I haven't experienced it very often. Another one being you can call on is Jesus, of course. Now, I know people come from different religious aspects, and not all twins were raised in Christianity. So, and one thing you all have to understand, God understands that. He knows what upbringings we've had and what religious backgrounds we have. And so whatever morally just, positive, being that you look towards, whether you're Buddhist or Hindu or whatever you are, it doesn't matter. Whatever you relate to, you can call upon to help you with that. Okay? And it's all interchangeable, by the way. Like I said, on the divine realm, they don't focus solely on that. There's no, huge separatism as it is in our society with race and religion. It's not like that. So that's my tidbit on that. Okay, and they're also saying that there's flip-flops of emotion, because a lot of you all have come into your self-love. And, but sometimes you have this residual fears and doubts that kind of make you question whether you're on the right track, make you have a little insecurity, and that's okay. You're only human. We're human. We're going to do that from time to time. Just have the power to kind of recognize it and address it head on and do something to bring yourself out of it. Now, if it keeps popping up, I feel like that's a sign that it's something you need to address. And maybe do some purging or look more into. But stay in your power, ladies. I'm hearing that there's a lot of empowerment energy going around, and I think that is great. And as a collective, the more that we do things for ourselves, we're actually helping each other energetically. And I think that's a great thing. So I really feel a big shift happening with with the divine feminine. So I think it's a great thing. It really does. Our energy spreads, because as twin flames, that's part of, why we're here is to help the planet. So even as in our ascension process with our soul journeys, we're doing that even now with each other. So keep it going. I think that's a great thing. They're also telling me that some of you all are not resonating with certain readers anymore. I don't know if some of you all listen to certain people on YouTube, and maybe you listen to them one day and you're like, you're just not feeling them the way you used to in the beginning of your journey. And they're saying that could be a sign of growth or a different frequency. There's been some changes. We're getting downloads all the time with, the ringing in the ears and whatnot. So there could be some changes energetically and some vibrational changes, and that's okay. Not all readers are on the same vibration, but we're all certainly, of a higher ascension, but we're not all on the same vibrational plane, and not all the time. So it's okay if you experience that. Sometimes you may need to take a break from certain readers and come back to them, or That's okay. That's okay. Now my message with the divine masculine. So I don't know. They're showing me that uncertainty is going around for the divine masculines, and they are trying to grasp where their loneliness is coming from. They're showing me a question mark, puzzled. It's like they are enthralled in their karmic lessons, but there's something missing that they just can't quite get their hands on. And the reason why they can't grasp around it is because they're trying to apply logic to it. But it's really emotional. It's the emotional connection that they have with their counterparts, with their divine feminines. They're telling me that some divine masculine know that it's their divine feminines, but they are trying to distract themselves from it because they feel obligated to their karmic lessons right now. They're also telling me that with divine timing, that this is purposeful. So it's almost like they're being distracted on purpose until us divine feminine finish our karmic cycles with work, careers, and whatnot, or healing, or whatever other residual things we need to do. Forgiveness, anger, those type of things that we need to kind of clean up on. But yeah, they're trying to put it together, and they're just coming to more realizations. They just are. And I don't know if some of you all are starting to get the dreams again with your divine masculines coming to you as other people. So I have said this before, and like I said, it was a sign of transformation. And not only that, it's a sign of your divine masculines kind of their higher selves are kind of testing the waters per se. So like uncertain how to approach you. So it's like, I don't want to show my true self, or I'm not even sure what my true self is yet. It's kind of weird. I don't know if that makes sense to you all, what they're trying to say with that. It kind of makes sense to me. I kind of get it. So yeah, they're starting to do that a little bit, just to kind of tap into that, because a lot, especially for those divine feminine that are fully surrendered and they haven't reached out to their twins, and they're kind of letting their twins experience their karmic lesson. So that's what's going on with the divine masculines right now. And as far as them flip-flopping, they also have flip-flop of emotions just like we do, and for sometimes the same reason. So like I said, the mirror effect. They could very well be having the same type of emotions because of the same reasons that I said above for the divine feminines. So, and one last message. I don't know if you all have heard of the beams of light, or the rays of light. And it talks about, I hope I'm saying this right, but it's like the Christ consciousness. It's the rays of light from the Christ consciousness, and each ray of light represents certain archangels and ascended masters and God and goddesses associate with certain lights, and you can call upon different rays for different healings and help. So that may also be beneficial for you all to do some research on the beings of light and find out which rays you can call upon to assist you with certain things that you need work on. So those are all the messages I have for you all. And unless I get a huge sign like I did 2 days ago in Kroger, then you all probably won't hear from me for a little bit, maybe towards the end of the month. This is a huge month for me. I have some transitioning with new career, and my certification exam is coming up, and just a lot of things. So if you all could send positive vibes and prayers, feel free to list anything you want in comment section, and let's all support each other, and feel free to like and share as well. And so I wish you all the best on your journeys. Take care, and God bless.